Koppel. Neil crossing it in, a good cross too. Keegan's right in there, but the keeper held it. Varga. And I think maybe it was a handball there by Phil Neal that was given. Turokchik. Varga taking it on. Koppel getting back there, but then opening it up there for Turokchik. He's really having one of those nights, twisting and turning. Muha right in there as well. And now a chance for an England break. Mariners away on the left-hand side. Keegan is sprinting through the middle. The ball still here with Brooking. Looking for a little more support from midfield. Robson now sweeping it wide, but the momentum has gone for a little bit unless Koppel can pick it up again. Terry McDermott. Little flick in there. Played back by Robson for McDermott. Keegan can't get a hold of it. But here's Brooking with that little cross coming in once more, and it won't reach McDermott. But there's Robson. They allowed him an enormous amount of time there. And now McDermott. And England with a real chance there. And for just one moment, it looked as though Terry McDermott froze when he found him in behind their back four. And it's a throw for England, with the score remaining at 1-1. And now a corner. What about that, John?
Oh, yeah, there's a marvellous little run by Brian Robson. He's played particularly well through the match so far, and it was a great little run and a little bit of bad luck, actually. We had a great chance.
Neil with Watson on the far side, getting his header in. And as Keegan jumped, this massive 6'5" goalkeeper, Bela Katsiats, really just had to stand there and pick the ball off Keegan's head. So here's Muller. Martosh. And away goes Turokchik again. And England, no troubles at all getting that one away. And a bit of space in midfield now for Brooking. Looking up to see what's on. Here's Koppel. Keegan is outside him. Played here for Keegan. McDermott. Looking to pull it down and find Mariner. Played wide this time for Mills. Brooking's gone across this way, and England playing with a lot of confidence in the opening minutes of this second half. McDermott's shot safely into the arms of the Hungarian keeper. Everything finds its way to Turokchik, and here he goes again. And every time he gets it, there's a little quiver in that England defence, but not that time from Phil Thompson. Keegan getting in there to nick it away again, finding Brooking. Pace has picked up a little bit now at the start of this second half, and it's a really good competitive match. Mariner, Brooking. McDermott. Brooking. Neil, Koppel, whipping in that cross again, but it was Ballint who got the header in there for Hungary, and a throw to England. The ball coming off Muha. Brooking. Curling the cross in, and again the keeper's down. Ballint slipping. Here's Mariner. Keegan getting possession. Thompson curling it in there towards Mariner. And a goal kick.
We've got to keep taking the game to them. As you see Phil Thompson there playing a ball from way out into their defence. They'll eat them up all day long. We've got to keep getting down up alongside the penalty area and getting crosses in and getting balls in there behind their defenders, and as long as we keep doing that, we've always got a right chance. I would just like to see us getting at them a little bit more in the last third of the field. I think we're a little bit hesitant. You see their number 11, every time he gets the ball, he gets at them, and I would like to see Trevor Brooking and Keegan and one or two of ours getting at them a little bit more.
So we need to look for midfield men running at defenders. There's Brooking playing a good quick ball to Mariner, who's released down the left, and Keegan's made a break into the middle. Helps over that one. Oh, just past the post there as Robson and McDermott came roaring in there, and it's McDermott who got the shot in. Great break here and a lovely ball from Brooking. Mariner playing it in, Keegan the dummy, and McDermott that shot this wide of the post. But a lovely break by England.
That was a great little move, and Pop Robson was very unlucky there. He came onto the ball very well and struck it very well and was very unlucky. That could have been another goal for us.
Hungary's throw. The number 4 is István Varga, another player from the Honvéd club, the Hungarian army side. This is Martos. Pushing a few in there now, Nilyoshi. Fazekas on the far side there, Torokchik. And England get it away to Mariner, who's playing a lot wider down that left-hand flank at the moment. Here's Brooking as Mariner comes inside. Mariner again, played first time that time by Robson for Koppel, and the pass reached him. And fans thought I should have got to McDermott playing it in towards Keegan. Mariner was behind him, and again the ball flung in quickly there, almost caught the Hungarians out. And the referee making sure that Keegan is okay. Well, that's all about, John, to you.
He got too good a header in there, Keegan. If it had just flipped off the top of his head, I could have finished up in the back of the net very easily. Good little ball in.
I gather you're getting a little bit of flashing on your sets at home, picture flashing. We apologise for that, and we hope that it's not spoiling your enjoyment of this World Cup qualifier. And the Hungarians have now brought on their substitute Komjati, the number 13, and remembering that the score remains at England 1, Hungary 1. That's a free kick. I think England first thought it was their free kick. I think Paul Mariner still believes it is, but I think we shall find it's a free kick to Hungary. Watson with the header. Keegan manfully getting up there and winning the ball in the air. The ball, in fact, kept in well by Koppel, but Mariner had strayed into an offside position. Torokchik, and again, that time it was Watson, closed in very quickly on him and denied him any space that he required, and Koppel brought down there blatantly by Varga, who has already had a yellow card.
Brian, at this moment in time, I really feel it's a shame that Ron hadn't made either Hoddle or Barnes a substitute, because I feel that both Hoddle and Barnes, if they were to come on this park tonight and start getting at this Hungarian defence, that we really could take them to the cleaners and tear them to pieces, because they really are very suspect.
Here's Mills. Good cross coming in there, didn't quite reach Dave Watson. Here's McDermott. We've got a lot of whites up at the moment. Koppel, Watson in there trying to lift it forward for Brooking, but I think he may be offside. No, the flag stayed down. The flag stayed down. You can see the fury of the Hungarian defenders there. They clearly thought that Brooking was offside, but the Italian flag stayed down. I say he did look offside to me as well.
That looked a very close decision. I would have thought from here that he was offside, but he allowed it go on. There was another chance when Began.
Neil beaten in the air by Tarokchik and gets the ball safely back to Ray Clements. Thompson. Robson. Well, he lost Nilioshi completely there. Mariner trying to come away from Garabah. And Garabah sprawling his way all over Mariner there. He's known as a big tough boy, this fellow, this number 6 who scored the Hungarian goal, and quite rightly a free kick's given against him there. Here's Brooking for England, trying to set something up. A little dummy that puts Koppel in by the byline, and a low cross which Balint got away. Neil with a chance to cross it in there once more, but maybe he'll try and find Koppel down that flank. No, it's in here for Keegan. Played back for Brooking. Terrific goal! A terrific goal by Brooking, and England are back in the lead. Look at the ball caught up in the corner there. A beautiful move and a magnificent finish, and again the Hungarians are stunned. Played in there, back by Keegan. Brooking really whacking it up into the corner there, and England are back in the lead.
That was a fabulous little ball in by Phil Neal, and Keegan came onto it, knocked it back to Brooking, and you see the end result. That was a great little move, and got its just reward at the end of the day, and that puts England in front again. If they really take this game now by the scruff of the neck, they can go on and win 3 or 4 here quite easily.
You're tempting Providence again, John. There'll be a lot of people at home saying, I wish he wouldn't say things like that. Let's be satisfied at the moment with 2-1, and let's hold them now as the Hungarians come forward again. Tarokchik trying to play it in there once more, and again England standing steady at the back. Keegan back there, finding Koppel, played into space there. Once more for Keegan, and Mariner's onside. He's onside with the keeper to beat. Can this be number 3? Can Mariner do it? He can't. Well, there was a golden opportunity of giving England the breathing space they badly wanted, and it really caught the Hungarians out. Here's McDermott, and the Hungarians at this moment all over the place. McDermott now, yes, he'll get to this one. He's got support behind from Stevie Koppel. Here's Koppel. Robson, that'll be a goal kick. Just over a quarter of an hour of the second half gone. There was a chance there for Paul Mariner to make it 3-1, but Hungary 1, England 2, with Brooking scoring both the England goals. Garada the goal for Hungary. And now trouble for England. Nilashi going all the way through, playing it wide here now for Muha, and back again there for the substitute, and that's gone wide from Komjati. John?
Yeah, we got caught there, Brian, a little bit, and they really should have made a little bit more use of that. I think if when the ball went wide, if the fellow had got it in nice and early, there would have been a grave danger to England, but there was a chance went vacant and they missed it, thank God.
So Bordogni is now on, who's a midfield player, and they've taken Fazekas off. So England, with a little under half an hour to go, leading by 2-1. Mariner, and remember the Hungarians have still to come to Wembley to play a qualifying game there. England's other World Cup qualifier, of course, being an away game against Norway. Well, that was a mistake by Nilioshi. They've got very sloppy there. It puts Keegan in possession here. And in the end, he's fouled and gives England a free kick.
They really do look a disheartened bunch at the moment, the Hungarians. They really don't look as if they've got any heart for the game at all. People are walking about and strolling about rather than running about how they were when they scored the goal, after they'd scored the goal.
Well, Brookings behind this one. Robson too. Keegan's looking in there for something. Brooking with a little touch. Cannoned off the wall, and that's going to be a corner. Started to hear a few England fans chanting now. Brooking again. Well, he's on a hat-trick. Watson, a massive jump again. Keegan looking for what might fall from it. Martosh being harassed there by Keegan, and England, I think, should get the throw there. Keegan with it. McDermott playing it in, and Garaba getting it away. Kimjati. And the long ball played forward there for Quiche. Can he get it to the byline? He can. And Koppel and England get it away again as Robson finds Brooking. Robson again. Mariner. Mills. Brooking. And now played for Koppel. A bit of space for him here. That'll be too close for McDermott, and there was no trouble for the keeper. The throw releasing Quiche. And here go the Hungarians again. Really running at people, and Quiche going all the way. And he misses. My word, how vulnerable England were in defence there. There fist raised in anger all around me amongst the Hungarian fans. They really thought that Quiche had done it there, and in fact he was allowed to absolutely go right through that England defence, but then his nerve and his skill deserted him right at the end there, and England was saved. But that was a bad moment, John.
Yeah, but what's happening, you see, now is that we're getting forward, we're getting a lot of numbers forward, and we're giving balls away like we did just there, and they're coming at us on the break, catching us in 4-3 situations and 3-2 situations, and we're looking a little bit vulnerable. We must just sit back and play it tight and play it safe and break when we can break and go forward with numbers, but keeping us nice and tight at the back the whole time.
Brooking battling away there, but it was Muha who got the better of him. Kimjati. And that little flurry has given the Hungarians a bit of heart. Here's Tarokcic. And Brooking got back there well. Koppel getting in first as well. Mariner taking possession. Keegan just offside, and I think he was. He was just inside the Hungarian half. And I think when the ball was played, he was just fractionally off. Tarokcic. Brooking. They are reputed to be a side that does fade the longer the game goes on, the Hungarians, but they've just at this moment got a new lease of life with that near miss from Quiche. Here's the substitute again, Kimjati to Martosh. Just over 20 minutes of the second half gone, England leading by 2-1. Brooking, the scorer of the 2 England goals. 1 in the first half, 1 in the second. Bodonyi, Tarokcic, and again England only half get it away, but it should be safe with Clements now. Keegan, and now McDermott. Keegan, Neil, played in for Koppel. McDermott. Mariner trying to make something of it, but he was really tightly marked by Garaba. And here's Muha finding Tarokcic. Muha again, spread wide again as Hungary spring men forward. Bodonyi, and a throw. Kimjati with that throw. Almost a leisurely walking pace there as the Hungarians. Bodonyi getting the cross in there, but enough white shirts back to make sure that in the end it gets to Clements. Halfway through the second half now. Hungary 1, England 2. McDermott. Keegan. Neil. And now McDermott. Robson, bit of space for him, and nice little 1-2 going there with Mariner, but he couldn't quite pick it up again. And this is Balint. Martosh. Varga. Torokcik. This number 11 looks full of running. Badonyi. Kinjati. And again England with Brooking getting it away there to Mariner. Oh, slaughtered from behind there by Garaba.
He's getting some terrible treatment at the moment. Mariner up front, they're coming through him like a dose of salts the whole time.
Yet the one occasion that Brian Robson did it, he found that he got himself a yellow card. And then on that occasion it looked as though he played the ball. But England 2-1 up. And there's Balint for Hungary. Luha.
Brooking looked hurt again, Brian.
Yes. And Mills and Thompson nicely getting England out of trouble. Brooking down once more. Just inside the Hungarian half, just gingerly getting to his feet. Remembering, of course, that 2 sides from each group go through to the World Cup finals in Spain next year. And I think at the moment, in honesty, Hungary and Romania are the favourites as the group stands. Although an England victory here tonight would put England firmly back into the reckoning again. Particularly as they still have to play the Hungarians at Wembley. Well, we have 20 minutes now to preserve this 2-1 lead and hopefully to build on it.
We're just beginning to sit back just a little bit. I hope that we don't. McDermott's going deeper and deeper. I hope he gets forward a little bit more. I don't want to see him too far back there.
England's free kick. Brooking looks to be fully restored again. He's behind this free kick. Robson also. McDermott's there too. Keegan. Keegan with the shot and wide of the Hungarian goal. You can see the clock telling us that in fact there are 19 minutes remaining. Neil. Koppel. And something of a contrast here at this moment. It's too early to talk to the despondency I think most English football supporters felt after that defeat in Switzerland last Saturday. There's still a long way to go, and the lead is a slender one to hold, but it is a lead.
There are little signs, you know, that we are just taking our time and we're slowing the thing down too much. I would like us to keep our pace going with the game.
Nilyoshi finding Muha. And there's a pass given away to Paul Mariner. Keegan outside him, and Keegan on his own. Onside. Can he make it 3 now, Kevin? Keegan. No, he can't. And he's got a penalty, has he? He has indeed a penalty. Now, this is the chance then for England to make it 3. Keegan inside the box, down he goes. The referee, without any doubt in his mind, saying it's a penalty, and the responsibility of that falls to the England captain, Kevin Keegan. Facing 6'5" Bela Kadzierz, with the chance of putting his England side into a very positive 3-1 lead. Can Keegan do it? Yes, he can! And England 3-1 lead with 17 minutes to go. Not the most firmly struck penalty, but the right result. John?
I think if I was Hungarian, I'd feel very upset about that penalty. I don't think it was ever a penalty. I think Kevin Keegan made a meal of it, but all well and good for England. That puts us 3-1 in front. And as I've been saying all the way along, I think now we really ought to take this game by the scruff of the neck, because Hungary in fairness haven't really been in the game this half so far.
Well, Ray Wilkins is now on. As you saw on the far side of the field, Trevor Brooking went off. England leading by 3-1. Here's Tarokcic, and they're going to need some magic from him, the Hungarians, now to pull this one back. There's still more than 15 minutes to go, and Hungarian fans around me are leaving the NEP Stadium in their droves. Keegan brought down, free kick. Well, that will be something of an answer at this stage. We mustn't count chickens yet, but it'll be an answer at this stage, at any rate, to the Hungarian football magazine this week that had on its cover a picture of Phil Neal taking a corner, and they'd superimposed a crutch so that he was, as it were, supported by a crutch, which they felt was symbolic of English football at the moment. We are leading here in the NEP Stadium in Budapest by 3-1. Phil Neal. Keegan, a little back flick there, but it's Varga. So important with a quarter of an hour to go that we concede nothing, certainly for a few moments, to give the Hungarians a chance to build towards a third and equalising goal. At the moment, it's the substitute Bodonyi on the ball. Played wide here for Balint, the sweeper, taking a chance to come forward, and Ray Clements a safe catch. The throw out there to Koppel. If only England can now just hold this 3-1 lead for 14 minutes. What a famous victory it will be, remembering that England have not won in Hungary for 72 years. Well, it was certainly a good moment to break that little record. Here's Keegan again. And Markos losing out to Keegan. Keegan getting possession again down by that byline. The cross coming in there towards Paul Mariner, and the keeper got it well. Took a bang on the head from Mariner as he did so. Clash of two big men there, and he's in the wars, this Hungarian keeper Belia Katsiats. He broke a finger in a